All right, good morning, everybody. Let's get this show on the road. NVIDIA earnings today. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be volatile. NASDAQ is going to buck. Today, see profit, take profit. Don't overstay your welcome. All right, what do we got here? So let's go back to last night's trades. Here we go. I had two trades last night. We played this range. Every time I wake up, I'm like, that's all it is during the overnight session, overnight range for several days in a row, and you can literally make a lot of money short in tops, long in bottoms. All right, then we broke out. We came back into the range. I attempted already a scalp here, but we are in a descending channel. I took a quick little scalp here for a little bit of green, longed it, didn't like it, and thank God I got out because it flushed out. So now we do have a pattern. We are in a descending channel. I'm watching that channel as we go. Probably going to go all the way down to 520 area, 500 to 520 area. That's where the pivot point's at. HR, good morning. Frank, Nicolas Gomez, good morning. So I'm watching this descending channel. It's very tight. But when it breaks out, it'll be aggressive. But we are in that channel right now as we speak. I was playing the breakout, didn't happen, got out, and came right back down to the bottom. So now the bounces are getting smaller and smaller, and then we'll get a little bit of consolidation, and maybe the open is going to be a quick push up. So we'll see. That's what I'm watching for, at least for now. Good morning to everyone, and it's NVIDIA earnings day. After hours NVIDIA earnings report, but it should be pretty volatile throughout the day. So see profit, take profit, don't overstay your welcome, patience, everything you hear. All right, in terms of news today. Today, no news really until 7:30. Hopefully I'll be done by then. We do have a red folder event for crude oil at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. My times are 3 hours behind. I'm in Arizona. Let's see. Fed Williams spoke earlier, and then obviously NVIDIA earnings after today's close. That's what we got going on today. Good morning to everyone. Let's see what we get. Right now, NQ is in a descending channel. Airs are in control right now. Let's see how far they go, and potentially they're going to push this right back up at the open. But that's what everyone's expecting. Everyone's expecting earnings to be high and rocket to the moon. So this could be the big surprise and flushes us down. So got to be careful. Market won't do what you think it's going to do. Everyone's expecting positive earnings, so maybe we'll have a stronger flush to the downside before the pump, or simple continuation to the downside. Good morning to everyone. 10 minutes, the casino opens. I already took my first scalp. Tried to long that flush and didn't like the movement. Got out, walked out in the green, but I'm watching for the next level. Big Mad, yes sir, let's get some green today. Like I said, guys, careful. NVIDIA earnings, just be aware of that. It's going to be choppy, it's going to be ugly. See profit, take profit. Everyone's expecting the rally to the moon tonight, from what I've seen on X and the news. So it could give us the big surprise and just flush. All right, so far, no drastic movements. It's been pretty forgiving in terms of points that per minute candle, but I expect that to get pretty volatile pretty quickly. So we got a pivot point down at 520, 500 area. I would assume that if they're going to continue to push this down, they're going to flush this pretty quickly. And the question is, are they going to bounce it or continue? Everyone's waiting for the bounce. Everyone's waiting for that rocket ship. Are we going to get it today? Or are we going to get it in the early part of the morning? Or is it just going to be chop fest throughout the day? So for me, the plan's going to be seek profit, take profit. I want to see what happens at that pivot point, 525, 520 area. The moves today will be a little exaggerated, so they can flush this down to 500, 480 before we see the bounce. So let's see. Good morning, Timothy. And they continue in that descending channel. They're continuing to play in that channel. Let's see what the open does. We're back to pretty much yesterday's open levels. Well, not quite. Getting close. Yesterday's low is around 420. So we still got room. In terms of the previous day range, we still have room for further downside on this. Previous day low is around 427, 430, call it. Well, let's see. Let's see what she does. Again, we got NVIDIA earnings today, so careful. Should be volatile, should be choppy. He's going to be bucking today. See profit, take profit. Don't overstay your welcome. I already attempted to long the bounce, the initial flush. Longed it here, only captured a couple points, so and it flushed right back down, so still in that descending channel. Good morning to everyone. I agree, more likes, Shaw. Let's smash that like button. Help me out with the YouTube algo. If you're enjoying the content, smash that like. I am green right now, about 475 in the green per account. See if we can add to that. If we're going to lose, not lose too much. Win, lose, or draw, you'll see it live though. WCJ, good morning. How much do we got? 6 minutes for the open. 6 minutes. Casino opens in 6 minutes. Meantime, you got plenty of time to smash that like, smash that subscribe. Let's do it today. Still playing that descending channel, so be very careful. If you're trying to long this. We are in fix it in a second. We are in a very tight descending channel. It's been playing to the T. So until we break out, not long in this yet. But we are tapering here. We're starting to taper. We're starting to see some type of tapering, potentially finally breaking out, and potential move to the upside. But be full of traps today. Got to be careful. Good morning to everyone. Casino opens in 4 minutes. Nicholas Gomez having breakfast for champions. Well, no, it's afternoon for you. He's already having some chicharron. Some pork belly. Good morning to everyone. Good afternoon and good evening to everyone on the other side of the ocean. 4 minutes. Casino opens in 4 minutes. NVIDIA earnings today after hours. It should be a choppy day. NQ is gonna buck. It'll be a wild day today. So careful. See profit, take profit. Don't overstay your welcome. SR, good morning. Christopher Zazek, good morning. Good morning to everyone. Again, we're still in that descending channel. I expect some more movement. We got a pivot point at 520, 525. That's what I'm watching for. Let's see if they're going to bounce it there, flush it. Usually on earnings days or big news events days, they'll exaggerate these levels. In other words, 525 is probably not going to be the bounce. I would say they're going to flush it down to 500, 480 before we see a bounce. So careful. Days of patience day. There we go. They're still in that channel. They're still descending. Off limits on a long for now. All right, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. The calm before the storm. Again, I'm watching that pivot point down at 500, 520 area. I would expect them to flush that probably as far as down as 480. So let's watch. They start picking it up, bouncing it here, then we'll hop on along. But I expect this to go all the way down to that pivot point at 520 area. And we'll see an exaggeration below there, 525 potentially. Tom H, good morning. Good morning. Appreciate your tuning in. I appreciate the subscription, all that good stuff. Thank you for everyone. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Here we go. They're going for that pivot point. 520. I expect them to exaggerate it. In other words, they're going to flush it probably down to 480, 460. All right, 1 minute. 1 minute. $15 seconds. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Casino is now open. Let's go. All right, I'm going to attempt to short it. Shorting it down to that pivot point. Let's see if we can get some momentum on this. And no momentum. Not liking it. We'll wait. I was hoping for a stronger push down, a quicker push down. So let's wait for the pivot point. Lemonhead, good morning. There's the pivot point touch. I would expect them to flush a little lower than this. And it's choppy. All right, so be careful on this one. All right, it did touch that pivot point and bounced. Let's see if we can get a stronger touch on that pivot point, or is this where the bounce is going to happen? I'm going to wait for a little bit. Surprisingly, not moving as crazy as I thought. It's only going to be, it's only a 35-point range right now. Pretty forgiving. And they're still in that descending channel. Now they're attempting to break out. Lemonhead monthly Camarilla pivot on ES at the bottom of that swing. So far, we are still in the descending channel. We have not broken out. Oops. It's a tight descending channel. It's there. It's playing it to the T. Struggling to get above overnight low, which would indicate further downside on this. Still hasn't broken out of that channel. Watching it. All right, attempting to break out. Looking for the breakout of that channel. Got to be careful it's not a fake out. I think there's still more downside to this. I'll be flat for a while until we get direction. All right, there's the breakout. Or the fake out. Still playing that channel, respecting that top. Probably just faked out a couple people there and flushing them right back down. I expect the flush here if they're going to do it nasty. Flush it, flush it. There's the flush. Yep, that was predictable. Okay. Trapped a few players trying to play the breakout and flushed them right back down. But it's still forgiving. It's still only a 40-point range. Not taking too much heat. All right. See if they can make the move to the pivot point and flush that pivot point at 520, which was what I'm watching for. So far, no move yet. It's freezing in this house. I got to put my AC down. Jesus Christ. It's like Alaska in this house, even though I live in the desert. These kids, they put the AC at like 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Opportunity awaits, consolidating. Yes, sir. Still consolidating within that descending channel. We're all waiting for the breakout here. Are they going to trap that breakout and then flush it brutally down? That's what I'm thinking they're going to do. Everyone's waiting for a rocket ship today with NVIDIA earnings. Yeah, that's true. 90 degrees is kind of chilly now. All right, so they've faked out twice now. I'm thinking there's going to be a flush here to trap some longs. They're going to do it brutal. Not yet. All right, there's the move we're talking about. Here you go. See them. They're going to go after that pivot point one more time. And potentially exaggerate it. Probably like 500, 480. And I'll look for a long. All right, still consolidating. See if they break out or attempt to break out one more time. Is this the breakout or another fake out? It's 3 fake outs. Wow. All right, nasty consolidation there. Which way will she go? Which way will she go? Again, I'm still watching that pivot point 520 down there. They've touched it once. It's a light little bounce, but I expect another move down there and potentially flushing it. Tight consolidation. So we wait. Right back, guys. Still no move. Consolidation, we wait. My guess is we're going to take another leg down. Let's touch that pivot point, possibly flush it. It's trapping right now. Trapping longs, looking to go to the moon. All right, here they go. Either way, if they're going to do it, it's just so damn choppy. All right, so they trapped a couple times, 3 times up there, hinting at that breakout of the, there's the pivot point touch that we talked about. I would think they're going to exaggerate this a little bit before the bounce, but let's watch. Where was the pivot point touch? Are they going to continue or finally give us the bounce? Oh, a little further downside. Yeah. Morning, Peter. Good morning, Drewski. Good morning, everybody. Careful. See profit, take profit today. $15-minute orb, about 48 points. 2 minutes for the 15-minute range breakout. We're at the bottom of that channel. So far, the channel has held either direction. And here's that exaggerated pivot point flush that I was talking about. Now we watch. Gonna just continue on or finally give us the bounce. All right, I'm going to hop on the bottom of this, attempting to long. See profit, take profit. Not going to go too crazy today. And out. All right, that's another scalp. About three or four scalps and up $700 already. So let's take it easy. Let's take it easy. Little scalp. See profit, take profit. That's the bottom of the channel. I played the bounce there. But we didn't get that boner candle that I was looking for, so no need to stay. We can be patient. We can just scalp it today. Today is a see profit, take profit day. Don't get greedy. When we get the move, we'll stay on. Till then, see profit, take profit. All right, so far up 700 per account, and let's try not to give it back now. All right, here's the exaggerated flush that I was talking about. I expect this probably 480, 460 before we even look at a stronger bounce. So I'm going to be hands off for a little bit, watching for that 480, 460, and we need to see that boner candle. We need to see the true bounce, right? We know what a bounce looks like. Here we go. This should provide the bounce. Otherwise, we're going for more further downside. So I'm nicely in the green now. I don't know if I even want to take another. All right, there's that bounce at the pivot point, 30-minute pivot point now. So if we look at the 30-minute, we touched that 30-minute pivot point and attempting to bounce right here. You guys can see that. This is the 30-minute right here. It came to that pivot point and attempting to bounce, so I'm watching that now. Or are we going to flush it? So if we flush, I'm still off limits. I'm not taking another trade. Today is quick little scalps. Quick little scalps, no drawdown. Don't entertain drawdown today. Today, there's no reason to entertain drawdown today. It either goes in your direction or get out. So far, taking 3 scalps on this, and we're up with no drawdown. All right, so far it is bouncing there at that pivot point that I talked about, but I'm not buying it just yet. NQ loves to exaggerate on days like today, so today is see profit, take profit. Don't tolerate drawdown because it's going to go against you pretty quickly. All right, now we're getting that bounce. Now we're looking like a bounce. It could push it all the way up to the top of that channel really quickly, but let's watch. It's a 50-point bounce right there. Well, 30, 40 points right now. Be careful with this trap, though. Whoa, there's the trap. What did I say? All right, after that little flush right there, I'm not trading it for a while. They're playing nasty today. I was just about to hop on a long. When I tell you this close, I was this close to hopping on a long right there to continue the bounce. And look what they just did. Hands off. That's nasty. That's nasty. What they just did is nasty. Yeah, today is going to be, after seeing that and how close I got to that long, I may just call it a day. I'm nicely in the green. No need to push it. But let's watch. Ooh, ooh. That's NASDAQ for you. That was dirty. They gave a 50-point bounce, hinted the breakout, and they dropped it 40 points in 2 candles. That's NQ for you. When I tell you I came this close to hop on that long for the bounce, it was literally within seconds. So because of that, I'm going to be a little more careful. I know that they're probably going to flush this further, so I'm not messing with it right now. Drewski got it. King Caesar WWE Slam. Yeah, man, that was nasty. Drewski, $300. Nicely done, man. All right. That was nasty. All right, taking a little break. Took 3 scalps and we're nicely in the green, all 3 of them. And so far, no continuation without chop. That was a dirty move. So remember, you got trap longs here and you got trap longs here. If they're going to do this dirty, they're going to continue to flush them. You know, there's players out there that are holding to drawdown. I'm not. Today's not the drawdown day. Today, you do not entertain drawdown until you see direction. Frank, I've blown 2 combines. Oh, man, Frank, sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, today's a tough day. Size down, see profit, take profit. If you're in the red on a move, get out quickly because it's not going to go in your favor until you eat up some drawdown. Viv for short, great. 605 for the day, not giving it back. And I think, you know what, Viv, I think you're inspiring me to do the same thing. I'm 700 bucks in the green per account. Look at this chop. I'll watch, but I'm going to get very picky on the next trade. Lemonhead still building a short position. No scalps for me today. All right. You're going to scalp today. What I would say is don't take drawdown. Very minimal drawdown. Today's a day that if it's in your favor, you're going to know pretty quickly. If not, get out. Nicholas Gomez, 300 on the green, gonna get picky too. Yeah, let's hold off, guys. You know, we got all this mess. The play is gonna come. We're gonna get a directional play, but we gotta be patient, especially after seeing that fake out, big breakout there. That was nasty. All right, they're playing the bottom of that channel. Ooh, now it's tempting again. But I already got close to getting faked out. I'm not. So the descending channel is playing out to the T. It's been a chop fest, but they came down here, tried to flush out, look above, look below and fail, look above and fail. Look at these 3 traps right there for the breakout. Anybody playing that breakout? And right now they came to the bottom of the channel, held, and this looks like now it's the bounce, but going to be a little more selective if I even take another trade. And there you go. Looks like that's the bounce that we were all waiting for. Your chance to be safe. Trade the second leg up on the 5-minute. All right, there it goes. See if this channel holds or are they finally going to break out? They attempted to break out 3 times here and take them out and flush them right back down. And all right, came to the top of that channel and seeing a little bit of resistance. Let's see if it's another trap to the upside and they flush it right back down. It's channels for you. So far, the algo is playing out to the downside. This is still a descending channel, and they're bringing this down. This is still moving. These are bears are in control right now, no matter how you want to look at it. Bears are in control. All right, they did it again, dirty. So they did 1 here, flush them out for the breakout. 2 here for the breakout, flush them out even dirtier. Now another one. See if they finally break out. the 50-point range, 51-point range for the 50-minute opening range breakout. So far, traps all over the place. We're starting to build an ascending channel now. Is that the breakout out of this descending channel? You look for in these channels tapering out of a channel, and it looks like they're building the tapering right here, potential breakout. Then be the rocket that everybody's waiting for. To the moon today. Let's see. They hold the bottom of that channel, then we know that we're in an ascending channel. Gotta hold it right there. Ooh, there is holding. All right. Starting to build, bounce out of this descending channel with this tapering. What you look for out of breakouts, ascending channel. Oh, never mind. They're getting out of that. Can't hold it. They can't hold it. Oh, they did. He didn't. Or maybe they did. Oh, I'm tempted to long this. They're holding that channel. Holding the ascending channel. Oh, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Yeah. It's too choppy. And then they'll pop it to the top of this ascending channel, and then we know that they're breaking out. Channel's holding. Look at these bottom wicks. Holding. It's good. This one should be a pop right up here. Damn, shoulda, coulda, woulda. So which channel is going to win? The stronger descending channel or the breakout ascending channel, the tapering channel you're seeing here? So they either flush this top to the downside or they finally pop out. Which way will it go? Oh, it's getting tight. And looks like they want to flush it again. Getting tight. Where will she go? This is the moment of truth. Breakout or the flush? And they're flushing it. All right, so this channel's done. Looks like they're going to flush it right back in. We're still in a descending pattern then. Maybe not. Jesse James, good morning, brother. Opportunity awaits. Jumped in a short, back to 50%. Nice. All right, here goes. Here goes the breakout. We still in this. Okay, so now there's the breakout. I may have just missed that. I don't want to get trapped here. Decision. They're trapped. Forget it. Not making it easy today. They flush it back down to the bottom of that descending channel. They're playing it dirty today. See if they do it dirty. There you go. Another fake out to the upside. Which way will she go? Getting really tight. That's trappy behavior. Leave it alone, man. I'm leaving it alone. That's very trappy behavior right there. WCJ in a long, playing the breakout of that area. It's just too trappy. Although we are now in that ascending channel, man. You gotta take some back and forth to stay in that thing. Not worth my mental capital here. WCJ, I think that was the low. I agree with you. 485, 490 area was the low. It's a tight 15-minute opening range, 50 points. Well, in the meantime, do me a favor, if you're enjoying the content, if you're new to the stream, do me a favor, smash that like, smash that subscribe button. We do this every morning, Monday through Friday, 9:15 a.m. Eastern. So far, scalps, taking 3 scalps. We're up about 700 per account per the day. It's a chop fest. They are popping out now. That tapering of a descending channel is playing out. It's way too choppy. King Caesar holding 5 micros long. Peter Chan long at 66. He's waiting for the trap candles. Right up here, right? It's 3 candles that trapped initially. Just touched VWAP. Let's see if we take a strong rejection here or continue to push above VWAP. So far, I've taken all 3 scalps, 3 trades, and green for the day. I'm not pushing my luck. All right, little pullback there on VWAP. Also, the 20 SMA on the 5-minute. Brew is 1140 for the day. Nicely done, brother. Brew's got a nice little 5-point strategy, huh? All right, so we touched VWAP. We're starting to take a little bit of a pullback. Let's see if they respect the channel and continue in that ascending channel, or they break out. Brewski, nicely done, brother. Go back to sleep. Enjoy the rest of the day. I could be done as well. I'm up. Only up about 700, so I don't know how much more I want to push this with this chop. But in the meantime, if you're enjoying the content, do me a favor, smash that like, smash that subscribe. I do it every morning, Monday through Friday, 9:15 a.m. Today we scalped it. See profit, take profit today, and we're up nicely. All right, now they're breaking out this ascending channel, or attempting to. Ascending channels holding for now. And Caesar scalping that long. Starting to approach this breakout area, the 15-minute opening range breakout. See if they give a clean breakout or they fake it as usual. We're at VWAP again, testing VWAP. Hinting that 15-minute orb players are getting excited on that breakout right now. 15-minute opening range breakout to the upside. Or are they going to fake it? Flush them right back down. All right, they're hinting that breakout, 50-minute open range breakout right there. There they go. Your Chan took 4 points on that breakout. Nicely done. And they continue in this ascending channel. Get this elongated a bit. Riding it. And they just hit the 200 SMA. See if they continue or take a little pullback here. Caesar 591 possible. Yeah, I think at this point they're going after possibly recovering the entire move to the downside, which is 620. So these are scalping the short on the 200 SMA initial rejection. Keep pushing though. Got some nice 5-minute candles. I'm looking at the 5-minute. Wow. Pushed. And they're stair-stepping it up. But I think I'm done. I'm going to lock the profit in for the day. Take some scalps, hit the green, and calling it. And there it goes. About to break the 200 on the 5-minute. Here we go, rocket ship. Can we get any pullback on this? Peter Chan, these bulls killed the shorts for sure. See if we get any pullback on this. Either way, I'm nicely in the green. I may just call it a day. Lock the profit. All right, little pullback there on a 5-minute 200 SMA. That was the gap fill, right? Previous day close. Jesse James in the house. I agree. Hit that like, guys. If you're enjoying the content, smash that like, smash that subscribe. We do it every morning, 9:15 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. Lemonhead, yeah, the Bulls played a nice move. But to be honest with you, after they flushed, I came close to longing and they flushed it down 15, 20 points. I was like, let me let the longs go today. It did play out though. Frank, it's 2:20 a.m. in your world. You're tired? Oh, okay. Yeah, good evening and good night. Good afternoon, good evening, good night to everybody on the other side of the ocean. I think that is it for me today. Not going to push it on NVIDIA earnings day, although we had a nice recovery and a nice move to the upside. I've got my green for the day. I'm calling it. If you're enjoying the stream and enjoying the content, do me a favor, smash that like, smash that subscribe button. We'll be back tomorrow, Monday through Friday, 9:15 a.m. Trading nasty NASDAQ. Man, Bulls woke up. All right, here comes the pullback. Let's see if we get a full pullback to the bottom of that channel. Or are they going to start bringing this back down, all the way down? Typical earnings day fashion. So far, although we moved and the bulls recovered that, it's been very forgiving in terms of price action. We've had some nasty little flushes, but nothing too crazy yet for Nvidia. Lemonhead out with a loss. Have a good day. Hey, man, you're doing the right thing. Just take the loss and walk out. I'm taking the green and walking out. Start pushing it. Market sucks you in. Make a bad decision. Then you end up giving it all back. I'll be right back, guys. All right, and a slowdown. Well, thank you for tuning in. If you're enjoying the content, smash that like, smash that subscribe button. We got 2 streams going on, Monday through Friday, 9:15 a.m. Eastern. Trading the open today, 3 scalps. I was pretty much done. 15 minutes into the open. Locking in that profit. For anybody who likes to trade the Asia or the late night session, I also live stream and trade live 9:15 p.m. Eastern as well. I think that's it for me. And now the slowdown. Little consolidation here before the next leg up. Christopher Zazek, Asia session is where the party starts. Yeah. Fun little crew lately on the Asia session and growing. So I'll be back tonight, 9:15 p.m. Frank, see you tomorrow, bro. Sorry that you had some struggles there and blew some combines, but it's part of the process, man. Just come back tomorrow, you'll come back stronger. Let it go. And is this really going to be a clean push to the upside with Nvidia earnings and just keeps stair-stepping it up? Because you look at that 30-minute, that's a clean V recovery. And some consolidation up there at the 200 SMA on the 5-minute. Struggling there for a little bit. What's it gonna do? All right, this is my cue to get out and lock the profit. Appreciate you all for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. And for the Asia session traders, we'll be on tonight, 9:15 p.m. Eastern. I appreciate you all. Have a great day. If you're in the green, lock your profits. If you're in the red, time to call it. Take the loss day. It's not a big deal. You'll recover it quicker than trying to come back and potentially losing more. So careful. It's NVIDIA. It's going to be choppy today. I'll see you guys tonight. For those of you that trade Asia session. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a good one.